Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes: A Tier of Vermillion. Last time we made it through the final dungeon, and today we're in kind of the before boss area. And if you go over here to the right, inside here you're going to find a transfer gate, and you can take this gate back to Valkt if you would like. I don't want to. It drops you off at the bottom of the cathedral. It's just a pain in the ass, and honestly I have nothing that I need there. But if you want to use that, go right ahead. Then you could just transfer yourself right back into the dungeon. I just don't think it's necessary. I have plenty of items. I have everything that I need. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Oh, yeah, it is rather odd. It's nothing that you guys have seen before, but I have seen this sort of scenery in pretty much every single JRPG I have ever played. It's like, you know, this place goes through like the last dungeon JRPG checklist. Did we have a crystalline dungeon? Check. Did we see all of our party members? Check. Are we floating in space? Check. Are we able to walk across lands and through hidden passages like this? Check. You know, not to mention the little teleportation maze that they have going on here, so it's rather unfortunate, but yeah, it hits all the various different cliches. Now in here, interspersed inside this teleportation maze, there are many treasure chests. However, these treasure chests suck! So if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I'm not that concerned about them. For the most part, they're Rebleaves, SP Arcanums, rare potions. It's just crap that your pet can pick up anyway, so I am not concerned in the slightest. As long as you're able to, you know, heal up before we head into the final boss gauntlet, you'll be fine. Just make sure you have, you know, some stuff to restore MP, and even then, you probably don't even need that much. I mean, honestly, it's pretty damn simple. So I'm gonna walk through the whole thing anyway, and I wouldn't worry about it. As long as you're, I wouldn't even say level 40. I would just say as long as you're upper 30s. You'll be fine. I think, honestly, that you probably can take the final bosses at, like, level 35. I mean, there are some tricky parts to it, but quite honestly, it's easy enough. I wouldn't worry about it that much. Are we ever gonna get through this place? Like, my god, as far as all these freaking enemies and teleport mazes, it's just ridiculous. Speaking of the enemies, there are two enemies here, the Exodermis and the Dardim. Both of them have shit tons of HP. That's why I'm not showing them. We're talking like 1,000 HP each. It's ridiculous. They just take forever to kill. The Exodermis can cast anti-magic, which just pretty much nullifies all magic cast against them. So what you want to use is just physical hits against both of them, which makes it even more boring for me to show. So basically you're watching me, you know, take down huge HP walls with nothing but physical attacks. They can also cast Deathquake, and the Dardians can cast Flare Ghost, as well as inflict poison upon you, like you actually give a shit about poison at this point in the game. I mean, it's kind of pathetic, if you ask me, but, you know, it is what it is. If you want to spend this time to level up, be my guest. I wouldn't concern myself with it. In fact, for the most part, I'm just running from them because I just don't care. I don't have time for it. But before we head inside this gate, heal up. Use all your really shitty potions that your pet's been giving you the entire game, and make sure your HP is at max and your MP is at max, and then head on inside for the final boss gauntlet. Oh, it's Bellias and Emily. And some weird ball-looking thing. Reminds me of something from Prophecy of the Moonlight Witch at the very end of that game, too. Did they really just misspell her name? I know that he was, like, emphasizing certain syllables, but doesn't she have an E at the end of her name as well? I don't know. The translation never ceases to amaze me here. You're Emile. She's your sister. It's not like she's your fiancé or anything. It's kind of creepy. Whoa! Oh, you're not casting a spell on us. You're setting her up in a bubble or something? What are you doing? Oh, that's true. So Octum hasn't been summoned yet, so of course it's not going to hurt Emily. Why would he join the Octum's Apostles? He's here to fight against you. Even saved his life. You tried, well, I don't know. The Octum's Apostles killed him the first time. Like, he actually was dead. We saw him in the underworld along with everybody else who was dead. Then, obviously, whenever he snatched up from, like, that underworld cave or Hades or whatever we saw him in, he was revived. So he was revived by the Octum's Apostles, but he wasn't revived so that he can go back to his life. He was revived just to be like a slave, like a zombie, pretty much, just to do their bidding. So why would he ever want to rejoin them again? Yeah, what did you see on the Truth Island? That is a pretty good question. Okay, well, do so. Save the world from great disaster? What kind of great disaster? What are you talking about? No kidding, you are the disaster. Coming calamity? Oh no, that doesn't sound good at all. So how will reviving Octum stop this catastrophe? Doesn't make much sense. Oh, that's true. Whenever you see these visions, it's just, you know, one of many multiple fates that may occur. Oh yeah, we heard about the Blue Tribe. Oh. Okay, well, we kinda knew that too. So what happened to the Blue Tribe? Oh, so they did something that invited disaster, which created the Gagharv, which split the world into 3 continents, or 3 areas, you know, divided by the Gagharv, and we can't actually go from one area to the next. Oh, great. Oh, that's true. Maybe Elfilden or Tersawheel or the Third Land could just be completely and utterly destroyed. But how can Octum stop that? What's Octum's plan? Again, what's he going to do? He doesn't even know what he's going to do. He's just like talking out of his ass. He's like, well, Octum will save the world, but I don't know how, and I don't know why, and I guess he might maybe do it. Maybe if I, you know, say pretty please, he'll come and he'll save the world. Yeah, give me a frickin' break. Ugh, this guy's bad news. Again, this reminds me a lot of Ark Rise Fantasia. Such a good game. He is pretty naive. His naiveness gives him the strength. It's not the power of anger or the power of friendship. It's the power of naivete. It's so ridiculous. Oh, yeah, aren't you human too, Mile? I don't know if he's, like, surpassed humanity or something. Who knows? Oh, hey, it's Marty and Muse. I hope they're okay. They look like they're in danger. Oh, no. I hope they're all gonna survive. I hope they're all gonna make it. I mean, they're surrounded by, like, these monsters that just will not stop coming. So, maybe they just were exhausted. Oh, well, at least Douglas and Lucius are still at fighting. Well, that's something. At least they survived. Did the rest of them die and just these two made it? Oh, hey! We're gonna find out today! That's nice. Why isn't Arkham standing in a corner just healing you? Apparently it's all she can ever do. It would be nice to actually meet Master Castle, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Are they fighting for their life and flirting with each other at the same time? It's kind of odd. Oh no, Lucius! Oh. Can you save her? Do something! Whoa! Hey, who's there? Is it real? Or Marty? Oh, it's Michael! Awesome! You know, if you did your job back at the elevator, none of these other monsters would be able to follow us back down here. I don't know how they all got past you in the first place. You're like the most powerful one that we have. Hey, yeah, he certainly is. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, but we believe in the power of humanity. Miles just said so. We're invincible. Or maybe. Okay. So, are you summoning Octum right now? Whoa! Holy crap! Yeah, so are you taken over by Octum right now? Or are you just taken over by your own hatred and despair? Yeah, we're gonna kick your ass and rescue Emily and rescue everybody else. Hey, for boss time against Bellias himself and his Arc Guards. But as usual, completely ignore the Arc Guards, because no one gives a damn about them. Okay, so for the first round, what you want to do is just use everyone's deadly attack against Bellias. Just like the vast majority of bosses in this game, once you kill Bellias, his little Arc Guards will die. However, this is the only one of these boss gauntlets where it works that way. In every other boss gauntlet, you're going to have to end up fighting, every single last piece, if you know what I mean. You can't just, focus on one, unfortunately. Whoa, yeah, this is really where I wanted to up my magic defense. If you just focused on your regular physical defense, I would say a good 75% of all the damage that you're going to be inflicted upon during these boss fights is going to be magical-based damage. So make sure that you are not neglecting your magic defense, and you may even want to equip some accessories that increase your magic defense as well if you are under-leveled. That might be a good idea, but I don't think it's all that necessary. I mean, we have 3 white magic users here. We should be fine. I mean, if anything, you could just have Avon continually attack and the rest of the 3 just continually using La Rare if you really want to. But what I want to do is have, oh shoot. I wanted him to use Impact on Gawain, but unfortunately, Impact has a very small range, so it's not going to work. And Rutise is going to be my main healer for the most part because she does always go first, so that's really nice. It's very nice that, for I would say the majority of the battles, Rutise goes first, Mile goes last, so that's pretty nice as far as healing is concerned. So you could have like Rutise heal, and then Mile heal at the end, and then get hits in using Avon and Gawain. If you're really underleveled and you really want to, that could be a very easy way to win. But anyway, we got rid of him, so not too concerned about it. Oh, that damn Book of Life. Can't we just steal that from him already? Like, set it on fire? Do something to that damn thing? I'm so sick of it. Oh, hell. Is that Octum? Are you bringing it to life? What's happening to Emily? Yikes! Did he swallow Emily? He swallowed her soul! And will we be able to defeat Octum and save Emily? Find out next time at the exciting multi-part finale of Let's Play Legendary Heroes: A Tier of Vermillion. This has been David, and have a good day.